Our Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 29. And seek not ye what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind. For all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, Yahweh Bashem Shah, and all these things shall be added unto you. All right, man. So the Lord Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is teaching us some things in these precepts to not worry. All right, we should be concerned, make no mistake about it, but not to worry as a individual who doesn't have faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, the Lord is teaching us to seek ye the kingdom, all right, first. So if we're seeking the kingdom, we're going to do things to get there, all right, through the Spirit. We're wise enough to realize we're not in our kingdom yet. We're not in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai yet. We have to get there. All right, so there's a process to getting there, and the Lord has revealed his secret unto the prophets. Let me get that in Amos. Surely the Lord, this is Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And the Lord is revealing unto us prophecy on this the gospel, which is the good news of this coming kingdom, man. We have to get there though. And the Lord is teaching us again to have faith and to seek that kingdom. And you're going to do things, you're going to give diligence to make your calling and election sure. If the Lord, taught us, which he did, how to obtain salvation, and that's what we're going to do, man. All right. Because and the reason why it's on my spirit, because we're coming into a time, hell, even right now, where provisions are in question. All right. People, the groceries is going up astronomically, man, and just everything else. Rent is sky high, mortgages are sky high, and just the wages that they want to pay the average American is just not enough to really have a sound mind, especially if you don't have faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And we're warning, we're teaching to ourselves first and foremost that it's gonna get worse, man. You just had another school shooting in Wisconsin, man. Signs of the times. And at this point, most of the United States is desensitized to this shit. It can't be enough shootings, man. And that was a girl. Let them tell it. It was supposedly a female child, I guess. I don't know how old she was, that had did that school shooting, man. This is Babylon the Great, the so-called USA. People are desensitized about it. These shootings don't have the same power like they did back in the day, quote unquote, when Columbine, for brothers that remember, the same thing was a school shooting that happened in Columbine at this, in the 90s or early 2000s. But it made like national news, for a long time. Now this is happening so much, people are desensitized to it. It comes across social media, or little news talk about it, and that be it, because it just happens all the time, man. Babylon the Great is desensitized to this shit, man, and it's only gonna get worse, man. All right, but the whole point being is seeking the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Howard Shah first, and not only will we attain the kingdom, but in the meantime, while we're waiting, while we're practicing patience, because that's a part of this thing too, being patient, the Lord will bless us and give us what we need, first and foremost, that daily bread and whatever provisions that we need. But don't think the Lord to be so cutthroat, if you will, that he won't bless you with some things that you want as well. All right. He's not going to give you nothing that's going to be detrimental to you. But I mean, if it could, you may have your daily bread, and the Lord, could give you a little bit more than that daily bread, man. Get some weight up, get you some weight up. Especially brothers like myself that be fasting a lot. Or whatever it may be, man. The Lord, will bless you and protect you, provide for you if you put the kingdom first, starting with the men of Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai, man. Hey, the prophets, the teachers, the seers. We have to put this first, and it can get very tricky. It can get difficult, but it's ultimately the spirit, which this is why we have to do all these things. Have to have faith. We have to pray for a continuing, enduring spirit, man. Because it can get a little tricky on a daily basis, making sure that you're putting the Lord first while we have families to attend to and responsibilities. But hey, our brothers, my big brother on down to little on me, tell you all the time to put this truth first. And I'm talking to myself first and foremost. Of course, we got to put this truth first, man. Every day we wake up, man, we should be doing something spiritual. You might not be able to get off an epistle as soon as you get up, like some brothers are able to, spirits upon them, they do it as soon as they get up or what have you. But let's try to be more spiritual, so that the Lord will protect us, man, because this shit is boring. All right, this earth, all right, this world, and we can't really play in it. First and foremost, as men of the Lord, we can't play in it too much, period. On top of being slaves, so you know what I mean. And we're not gonna sell our souls and crash out. So we're just kind of in this boring ass situation where we have to try to serve our Lord to the best of our ability and deal with everything else that comes with this wicked ass earth, especially the United States, man. All right, Babylon the Great is known as in the Bible. And it's just getting late in the day, and we just got the spirit where if we really want to go home, man, I guess we have to have hands on deck, man. So the spirit's been on me lately to pray for laborers for the harvest. You brothers, you had the spirit to do that. I would spiritually suggest doing that, making sure that all the brothers that are supposed to be a part of this thing are in fact a part of this thing. I don't know highways and byways if that's their lot, teaching on keeping these laws and statutes and commandments to the best of a brother's ability, man. And once we all get our hands on deck, Lord willing, it'll be very, very soon, man. The Lord is going to go ahead, and if we're not already sealed, on Lord willing, seal us and take us through this great tribulation. Because again, this shit is boring. It's corny, man. I personally don't want to live like this no more, man. This is so mediocre. Nothing is to be desired on this earth. The women, a family, yourself, because how could you be so prideful when you just die, get old? Doesn't matter how swole you are, you're gonna lose that muscle mass. All right. And women, no matter how fine you are, you're gonna age and you're gonna lose that natural youthful beauty. I'm not saying that it's not beauty in old age, but come on, man. Nothing can be compared to that youthful beauty like in your 20s, man. It's just going to go away. So why would you want to pretend and be puffed up and stay here, man? All right. On the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 1, my favorite. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the sun. A time to be born, time to die, plant, pluck up which is planted, kill, heal, break down, build up, weep, laugh. And our people are in this laughing spirit, man. It's starting to go away more and more, because I mean that's what prophecy is, man. As the days pass, a prophecy awaits, man. So man, the Lord is not the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. And if we are truly coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, we're not lying either about the things that we say are finna happen, man. The Lord said he didn't come to send peace. He came to set man at variance against one another, a son against his father, a mother against the mother-in-law, etc. So I'm starting to see that now there's a lot of spirit of division happening amongst Israelite families, man. And That's in relation to a certain time, man. All right, that the Lord is teaching us. It's the time to play. Now it's not the time to play. It doesn't mean that you can't crack a smile in your captivity every now and then, but good gracious, let's not be in a celebratory spirit as if we have accomplished the mission, as if we're home, as if we're, completely free, because we're still subject to payments, subject to death. So there's no reason for us to be puffed up, man. All right. And the whole point was just seeking the kingdom first, man. Putting your best foot forward, making sure, like I said, when we wake up or when we get the opportunity to be spiritual. All right, the Lord is going to bless you. You pray. If you don't have the spirit to do an epistle, go out on the highways and byways. But in the meantime, like, we just want to remain spiritual as much as possible so the Lord can deal with us. And then when we do request, make these last little bit of requests, the Lord will, have enough mercy upon us to bless us with things, man. Like if you can catch something, use the world, man. If you can catch a so-called vacation with your family, and you can in this truth without, compromising, on your faith or your work, then, you pray to the Lord and he'll bless you. I went to California. I never been to California. I live in Georgia, man. I know brothers out there, but I ain't never really been out to the West Coast like that. And the Lord blessed me, with the opportunity to take my child out to, Universal. It was great. Back at it now. So I said that, man, the Lord is merciful. We don't have to. You're going to have your seasons, man. And that's what I'm going into here in Ecclesiastes. You're going to have your seasons where the Lord is going to mold you on different ways. There may be more intense seasons than others. Every brother can testify, man. There are more intense. Seems like a lot of calamity after calamity may happen to you one season, and then you'll come into a season where you're kind of prospering. Things are good. You're in good bit of health. You're getting rest. You got a little money in your pocket. You dealing with a female. You may have seasons where you're dealing with women. Then you have seasons where you're not, man. All right, but it's all part of the process, and we have to trust the process, man. But in the meantime, don't be afraid, you see, to ask for things, man. All right, a closed mouth don't get fed. You have not because you ask not. You have to come with faith, man. All right, because ain't no telling when we're gonna get out of here. We want it to be sooner than later, but hey, man, ain't no telling, man. All right, so we have to be patient, and in the meantime, long as we're doing what we're supposed to do, man, all right, the Lord is going to bless us with the things that we need and want, man. It just has to be his will, and it can't be something that'll be detrimental unto you. You know what I'm saying? When you're asking for these things. And of course, the Holy Spirit is not going to lead a true brother or a sister to pray for something that ain't going to happen. I truly, truly believe that, man. When the real spirit is with upon a brother or sister to pray to Yahweh Shema Hawashai, there's no mistakes, man. And everything that their brother or sister, ask of the Lord is going to come to pass. It may not come when their brother or sister want it. That's a lot, but eventually it's going to come to pass, man. So we just have to exercise patience while we wait on this kingdom, man, and keep putting the kingdom first. And it's not that difficult at this point, man. We just got to keep our nose clean, if you will, and just finish the work, man. Just finish the work, and we should be just fine, man. It's a lot of stuff happening with Babylon the Great. There's a bunch of wars and rumors of wars taking place, man. You got more violence happening in Babylon the Great out throughout the earth. And but for the most part, as far as Babylon is concerned, because we're so desensitized to violence, it's pretty quiet right now. It's kind of boring, man. I don't know if it was last year, but a few years, around this time, the Lord has sent a great snowstorm, if you will, through Texas, where it was going down, man. It was real bad. If brothers remember that, things kind of quiet right now in Babylon, man. So we just need to pray to Yahweh Shem Shah to bring judgments, man, to bring prophecy, because the Lord gonna do what he want to do. But I will say this with the spirit of truth: when things happen, it keeps us motivated. If nothing is happening, I'm not saying nobody's that's predestined is finna throw their hands in, but when things are happening, it keeps us on fire. It gives us things to talk about. When things are kind of just boring and you're just, trying to serve the Lord to the best of your ability, and you're just going to work, or, however a brother make his income, and man, this shit boring, man. This shit get boring here in Babylon the Great, man, especially if the Lord gave you such a lot where you don't really have a life, you don't really have a family, may not have a wife or help me or rib or whatever my brother call it, don't have a child, no friends other than the brotherhood, not really close with your family like that. I mean, it can really wear and tear, brother, man. So we just have to pray to the Lord, let him know that we're here. We're still here. We want this. We believe in it. We acknowledge it. We reverence it. It means something to us. Nobody else cares about prophecy. Nobody cares about the Bible. Nobody cares about the Father and the Son but us. So we have to convey that in such a way where the Lord will move on our behalf. And that includes doing the work. That includes going out on the highways and byways or helping those men that are on the highways and byways, for you helpers of the prophets, because everyone isn't a prophet. What the Lord say about giving a prophet a cup of water, you're going to receive a prophet's reward. So if you females can make garments, or paying tithes, or just giving a damn bottle of water, all right, you help those prophets out. You pray for those brothers, man. You ask for strength for those brothers that you see and hear doing the work of Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai. And hopefully we can all move as one body and get out of here, man. Because again, this is not it, man. This is boring. It's corny. It's weird. And we are trying our best to serve the Lord, and this shit is getting beneath us. You understand me? Us just calling upon Yahweh Shah alone. You absolutely right. Not because of our righteousness, which we don't really have any, but the righteousness of Yahweh Shah, us calling upon that perfect righteous being, makes this shit beneath us. I'm not trying to put ourselves in position I ought not, or to be puffed up about the Akim and myself, but it's just the spirit of truth, man, as it relates to Yahweh Shah. If we're calling upon him, we're moving in the fear of Yahweh Shah, we're giving diligence to the best of our ability per the spirit. This fucking earth is beneath us. These people, these other nations are beneath us. All right, our own people, 2/3, they're beneath us. Working on a plantation is beneath us. Dealing with whores is beneath us. Having your children out of order is beneath us. Can't travel like you want to is beneath us. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Can't get nowhere but Eve quick. Now, hey, when it comes to doing the work and things, man, the Lord do bless brothers with the ability to travel and things like that, man. But look at the difference. Them brothers doing it on behalf of Yahweh Shema Hawashai and the brotherhood. Eve a goddamn travel around this earth in the name of having a good time, folly, girls tripping, and the majority, I was talking to my whatever the hell she is about that yesterday, man. Just gathering abroad. You don't have to get fucked, all right, for a man to be jealous or to be circumspect about y'all going on a girls trip, man. All it takes is the fact that you're dolled up, you have your breast out, your ass out, you're out having fun and not with your man, all right. You're letting other men see you. There's alcohol involved. A lot of you women are, do drugs and things like that. So I said all that to say I'm not finna make this about the female. But the whole point, this isn't it. And we need to be seeking the kingdom, man. Spiritual things, spiritual growth, man. Praying for spiritual gifts, gifts of discernment, the ability to prophesy, understand prophecy, being able to pray and fast, all these things, man, so that we can level up the dreams and visions. We pray for more of those through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, because again, this is not it. This is corny, it's wicked, it's sick, it's uncomfortable, and we're not the ones that's going to pretend like everybody else. Everybody else is pretending, and they know good and damn well that this ain't it, man. They may be receive such a strong delusion that they may perceive this to be okay, especially dealing with the Edomites, man. But even their own people know that this ain't the way to be living, that we could all be living much better, much safer, and prosper much more. The earth could be much more beautiful than it is. A lot of places on the earth stink, all right? A lot of these places people want to go to, especially where the water at, it stinks, man, because you idiots are eating all the damn abominable foods that's supposed to clean the ocean, man, all right, and clean the earth, man, all right. The pigs and these places stink, man. So we got to get out of here, man, all right. So in order to do that, again in Luke 12:31, but rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. You know, food, clothing, and that's like just basic necessities. How much more dealing with what the Lord promised us? All right, dominion, perfection, wealth, all right, reverence, everlasting life, never being able to die or get hurt again, man. Not having to worry about your woman cheating on you, not have to worry about your child getting gunned down in the streets or getting, abused if you got a female daughter, a daughter. All these things we have to worry about, man. And then look at Babylon the Great, man, and how many school situations they've had, man. That's something a lot of Babylonians are worried about now. The safety of their children. What type of kingdom is this? You idiots let all these people have these guns, and it's by design. It's ultimately the will of Yahweh Shem Shai that all these people have access to these guns. But you idiots gave all these people, guns in a wicked society, and it's not working. Sure, we're gonna be the weapons. When the Lord changes us, we don't need a man-made gun, but and that's something to be desired as well. What the Lord has promised us in relation to being better than how we are now, man. So we just gotta put our best foot forward, continue in the fear of the Lord, because that's what motivates us the most, is understanding that if we don't do what's required of us to the best of our ability, then the Lord gonna do something to us, plain and simple. It could be a quote unquote a light thing, or it could be you could really be bugged out by Yahweh Hashem and Hawashah. You could be in a wheelchair. He could plague your mind with demons to the point where you're depressed, and you'll be so fucking depressed where you'll stop taking care of yourself. You may stop eating, or you may eat too damn much. Stop brushing your teeth, washing your face, stop caring about your hair. Even though we ain't like girls, man, you know what I mean? Like, some brothers care about their hair more than other brothers. It is what it is. None of us, we understand we ain't finna have our hair like a female. But you know what I mean? And however that is, length or just constantly fucking with it all in the mirror, But some brothers care. And I say that because some brothers don't give a fuck about their hair. Just keeping it real. That, hey, to each his own. I do. Not as much as a female or nothing like that. But, most of the time I'll just throw on something on my head. I got a little hair on my head. I'll just throw on my little wrap or whatever and call it a day, But I like my hair, shit. But I say that in relation to some brothers don't care about certain like some brothers don't care that much about having a woman, man. Some brothers, it really burning their loins, man. Some brothers really don't care about having children right now. All these things, make no mistake about it, we all desire these things. We all want to be perfect. We all want our hair to be perfect. I don't think any brother really want to be bald. What the scriptures say about a man being bald, it's not a good thing. And when brothers have prophesied or testified seeing us in the kingdom, they weren't saying that we were walking around there bald headed. We had hair on our heads, man, both the man and the woman. Now we didn't, have hair like the women all along down our backs and things, but we weren't bald headed, man. That's not a good, if the Lord wanted us bald headed, and some brothers are bald headed, man. I'm just saying, if the Lord wanted us bald headed, he wouldn't have gave us, hair to grow, if that's what it was, man. Just like if the Lord didn't want us getting dominated, and I'm talking about biologically, he would have gave us a different private part, right? He gave his private part, those private parts to, the man and the woman, and it's supposed to be balanced. But look at how shit goes in Babylon the Great with the spirit of confusion. Now you got a whole generation that's coming up that are absolutely whacked out of their freaking minds, man. They don't know if they're a boy or a girl, and it just goes from there. They're very violent. They don't respect authority, and it's not looking good for that generation that's coming up, man. How will this society progress if the next generation, and there's millions and millions and millions of them, all right, of that generation, what are they supposed to do? This society is going to crumble, and we're seeing it crumble right before our eyes. Look at it. It's just a nonstop BS, man. And then the Lord taught us, man, to stay circumspect and not be ignorant to Satan's devices, because we know that he's gonna try to come up with a quote unquote solution to all this madness. He's gonna come up with a solution to the violence. He's gonna come. I'm talking about the enemy. All right. He's gonna come with a solution to poverty. All right, to being broke, which we believe. Along with the mark of the beast, there's going to be some type of universal income. Guess what? It's going to have to be that, because guess what? A lot of jobs here in Babylon are finna go out the window via AI technology and robots and shit like that, man. And they know that. They know a lot of people are finna be out of a job, man. So they don't give a fuck that the robots are here. The mind. Now that's not a bad thing per se. That to have a mind to build a machine that could do laborious tasks for us. Hell, if we we're supposed to all be living very well and just enjoying the earth, man. And if we're wise enough to make a machine that can till the earth, then so be it, and then we can enjoy more of the earth that way. But you see, the enemy has a wicked mind, so it isn't about really sustaining society. It's about them saying, I am the top motherfucker, and all you guys are going to do what we tell you to do. So yeah, we believe they'll come with some type of universal income, because they know they're finna boot a lot of people out of working, and a lot of people don't want to work anyway, so they don't care. The earth has changed. Technology is here. This is what it is. We don't need people filling factories and things like that. The Lord gave man this technology, and it's over with. And for them to have society functioning without going into chaos, they're gonna have to give people money. It's in the story, or else they know it's going to get completely chaotic. But hey, it's going to get chaotic no matter what, because it's prophesied to get chaotic. They're just going to try to come with a solution. Now the Lord's probably going to let it get chaotic. They're going to come and say, hey, you know what, we have a solution. Mark of the beast. All right, take this mark. We're going to fill your chip with money every month, and you don't have to do nothing but take the damn chip. That's it. Just take the damn chip. And you saw our people be compromised. The why I was thinking about that today when I got up through the Spirit. The why Yahweh Shema was shy for our faith and obedience, man, and to be able to hear the shepherd when it came to that jab, man. Everybody that took that jab gonna take that mark of the beast, cause like for the most part, come on, let's just keep it real, because because the only reason they took it was because of pressure. And then for the people who were working, man, they was making damn near just as much money or more money sitting on their ass. It's gonna be the same thing with the universal income. You saw people were loving that. They were praising that time of the pandemic, because they was chilling on their ass, sitting down for the first time. And they were saying, man, it's people on this earth in the United States that never, since like high school, college, and then going into the workforce, never had that much time off to sit at home. Since college, it's been go 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 for a lot of people. And the point they were making, once the people of Babylon saw this type of life, it's never been the same after the pandemic. A lot of people not with the goddamn 9 to 5 no more. And that's all by design, man. All right, so they can come up with a solution and say, man, look at us. All right, you got the miracle side of the technology, being able to heal people. All right, that's going to be a huge selling point for that mark of the beast, if you will, man. All right, the money, all right, the miracles, and then of course the persecution is going to make those three categories. You best believe the majority of our people finna take it, man. Cause like I say, they offer money, people hurting, people's stomachs is touching their backs. They're not able to play around like they usually are. They are going to fold, man. We saw it, fellas. We saw it, Akim. We saw it, brothers. A lot of people, were saying they wasn't gonna take the juice when it first came out. Oh yeah, I ain't taking the juice. I ain't taking the juice. Pressure got applied, whether it was fear of their lives, man, really believing that it's a pestilence out here. I need to do something. I'm going to trust in this white man. That's a huge a lot of old people took it. All right, the fear of losing their job, that was pressure. Companies were threatening to fire people if they didn't, take that juice, man. Then there was the whole family side of things, man. People's families putting pressure. Hey, you got to get the hell out the house if you not vaccinated. You see what I'm saying? How much more this mark of the beast when the Lord say, he's going to try everybody that dwell upon this earth with this mark of the beast. There's going to be more pressure. You're going to be more hungry in that day, more in need, more distraught, more confused. And then all of a sudden it's going to be like, here's the solution. This glorious, shiny mark of the beast. Get yours now. All right. You can do this, this, and this. Oh, having trouble finding your credit cards, right? Ever lost your ID? Having trouble locating your insurance cards? Worry no more. Presenting the mark of the beast. All right. And a lot of idiots, I'm being kind of, funny, but a lot of these idiots, it's not really built for this, man. They don't have no real faith in Yahweh Shem Hawashai, and it got exposed, man. It got exposed during that damn pandemic, man. A lot of people took it, man. A lot of people took it. And a lot of people are having a lot of health issues. My parents took it. My mother, in and out the hospital, man. Who knows? It could have been that juice. But hey, the water Yahweh Shem Hawashai for our faith and obedience, man, because we didn't budge, man. No matter what happened, it was on a spirit that was on us, not to take it. It was something that we discerned not to take it. And I truly believe every brother, calling upon Yahweh Shem Hawashai predestined, they didn't take it. And every brother's okay for the most part, man. The Lord's still, dealing with brothers. So call all y'all by Shema Hawashai. We have to remember that during the real test. Right? The real test is going to be that mark of the beast. Again, now we're looking at a test where we're liable to be homeless. All right? About not taking what they're offering. You see what I'm saying? It's all fun and games when it doesn't matter how bad your day is, my guy. I mean, as so long as you can come home to a roof over your head, man, you can get through it, man. You can get through it. But what you gonna do when you gotta give up your house and they're coming and they're looking to take your life, or first and foremost looking to put you in fucking jail, And then on top of just the mark of the beast, let us not forget prophecy. Book of Matthew, 24th chapter, right? We have to remember these things, man. In verse 5, man, concerning the signs that the Lord's disciples turned apostles asked Yahushua what would be the signs preceding his second coming. The Lord Yahushua gave him an answer. Verse 5, for many shall come in my name saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. That's the lie of a false prophet. And we've been seeing that since the time that the Lord was on the earth up until now. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Let us not forget that. While I'm talking about the mark of the beast, a big ass war is coming, and it's gonna affect you this time. World War III is what we're prophesying. They can call it what the hell they want to call it. It's gonna be a huge conflict, and a lot of nations are going to get involved. There it is. You can call it what you want. All right. War is going to happen. Thus saith the man that can't lie. He's above lying. He's not playing about these wars and rumors of wars, man. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. Boom. All right. Mark of the beast. And there's a famine that's going to be happening where people are not going to have access to food. They're going to freak out. They're going to need a solution. All right. And the enemy got the solution. Come on over to the FEMA camp. And again, listen to this. And pestilence and earthquakes. And that earthquake, hey, that goes into any type of quote unquote natural disaster that the Lord lets happen upon the earth, man. In diverse places. So between food not being secure, goddamn diseases everywhere, and goddamn storms and shit, you're gonna get shooken out of your place, man. If the Lord sends a tornado, earthquake through wherever he want, he'll level the whole place, and you're gonna have to go to a fucking FEMA camp. you know, especially if your cousins, them, they houses got wrecked too. You don't have, and it's where the time where you can't go into a city like you want, you can't travel like you want. What is your solution? Niggas claim that, especially for you. I mean, y'all don't have enough faith. All that survival shit finna go out the window, man. The Lord really got to be dealing with you. It's two options, man. I'm telling you, it's two options. Us hopefully let either when it happens, either we're on the run and we're gonna be in the wilderness, or we're going to one of them motherfucking prison camps, man. That's it. And then from there, the Lord can deliver. And then we brothers can go to the camp, maybe escape, and then be. But what I'm saying is, it's definitely unlikely, highly, that we are going to ride out this great tribulation in the privacy of our own dwelling places. I didn't say home, all right, because this isn't our fucking home. This is where we dwell right now. All right, so you brothers and sisters, remember that. Highly unlikely that you're finna be in your dwelling place during this entire great tribulation, man. That's not how it works, man. So you need to prepare. I have to prepare. And the Lord, the Wadi Al Shema, He is preparing us. All we have to do is be receptive to that preparation. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Till next time, Shalom.